Hello YouTube. I don't think you guys can see me, so there we go. So I hope everyone is doing well. I just wanted to share a dream that I had, and it was quite disturbing. Quite disturbing. I had been seeking God for revelation in regards to a prophet that I follow, and I follow a number of them. And some of them I just try the spirit by the spirit to see, if indeed, they're actually prophets of God. Obviously, we know that we're in the end times, and there are a lot of false prophets here with us in this day and time. So let me just get right to the dream. So I have been seeking God, asking God for revelation. Right, that night I go to sleep, and I had this dream, and we were in an elevator. It was myself and a couple of other people, a Caucasian girl and a guy and someone else. I'm not quite sure who that person was, but we were in this elevator. In this elevator, I knew in my spirit was our elevator of safety. We were not supposed to be where everyone else was, wherever that may have been, because at the time I had no idea. I just felt that peace that we were safe. But something inside of me wanted to know what was on the opposite side of the elevator. I had no clear way of getting out of the elevator at that time. But I said, you know what? I'm going to carve my way out of here. So what I did was, I don't know, in a dream we can do anything, I guess. So in the dream, I kind of opened the top of the elevator up like you would do it, open a can and it would kind of, flip up. Well, that's how I did the elevator. When we were able to climb out of the elevator, we rushed to get out of that thing. So we got out and we ran out into this big open empty place of hell. And in this place, it was all kind of people. I mean, it was the most horrifying thing you ever want to see. But what stuck out to me the most, there was a very well-known prophet that I follow, that a lot of people follow, who was there, and he was in chains. And these chains were around his arms and legs. However, he was able to walk extremely far with these chains on. So he was just kind of going back and forth, and he was just kind of undecided and saying I really thought I had it together. Now I don't know if that's his exact words, but I would convey it to mean that he was I really thought I understood what I was doing. And all of a sudden he blurted out to this demon, and he said, "You tricked me. You told me such and such and such." And this demon said, "Ha ha ha, I am faithful to no one." And he kind of put his head down and he went back and forth, and these chains allowed him to, to circle the room, to go everywhere, but he was in chain the whole time. And I thought, what is this place? And why are we here? And in my spirit, I knew we were not supposed to be there, but we were just I can speak for myself. We were just the onlookers. The people that I didn't even know who those people were that came off the elevator with me, they were there too, but we were just looking like, wow, we can't believe that this guy whom everyone follows is here in this place, and he's in communications with the demon. The demon was trying to negotiate with him. And at this point, the prophet really didn't want to have any more dealings with the demon. He really didn't want to have any more dealings with whatever it is he had been involved in, but he was chained. He was chained. He couldn't get out of it. He owed a debt. This demon made it very clear. He said, "I'm faithful to no one. You owe me." And and the prophet kept saying, "No, you owe me. I did this and I did that and I did this and I did that." And he would just walk back and forth in the chains, and back and forth, back and forth. When I woke up from the dream, I immediately knew that this prophet was facing some things that maybe he didn't get into by his own will. maybe he was led into something wrongly and can't get out of it. Or maybe he knew what he was doing, but now he wants his heart to come back to the Father. But I immediately pray for him because for whatever reason, God has had me praying for this guy for a very long time. And he'll just show me his face and I'll pray for him. I worry about him because I know that this person is a vessel of God because God himself told me he's a vessel of him. But what I was confused by, I said, Lord, you said that he was your vessel. But what God told me is, yes, he is still my vessel. But I have some work to do on him. Pretty much, that's what it is. And I thought, oh my God, he's in chains, people. This well-known prophet is in chains. Pray for him. Pray that he is broken from the things and the people that are trying to hold him and the demons that are trying to hold him bound into what he's operating in right now. Pray that these things are broken off of his life. Pray. So that is one thing. The next thing that I would like to address is the Tone thing. I don't have much to say about that because I believe that God will deal with things accordingly. It's no mystery that in the church, things have been going on such as this for a very long time. There are a lot of gay preachers, pastors, bishops, singers, choir directors. There are a lot of homosexual people in the church. That spirit has ran rampant in the church. And as far as I can remember, this spirit has been in the church. So what we should be doing instead of condemning this young man is praying for him, praying for his mind to come back to God. And I'm not saying that he's out and that he doesn't pray and that he doesn't know God and whatever, but obviously he's conflicted in some area of his life. So let's pray for him. And let's not condemn him. And let's not do like these people are doing that are gossiping and talking and bad mouthing and so on and so forth. Let's be true people of God and let's pray for this guy that he gets his life correct for God. Because obviously we are in the last days. We do not have time to play with Christ right now.